Today we want to look at the construction of a common internal tangent to two unequal circles. Now, the common internal tangent is really a line that is drawn between the two circles. This line will touch the two circles at a point just remember, it touches the circle, it does not go into the circle. Those points are referred to as the point of tangency. And we will now look at the construction of this tangent. The first thing you will need to do would be to draw the two circles as shown. Diameter 90, diameter 40, and the distance apart is 105. We will now look at drawing these two circles. Let us begin. You can start by drawing a line 105 millimeter bring this line into view. The first step would be to draw the two circles now. Select in your center and diameter, lock it in here, open outward, type 90. On the other side, open outward, type 40. These two circles should be in the outline layer. You can center mark them like this using the annotate section, center mark, click on each circle, back to your home tab. Now the next step would be to construct a semicircle on this line. So this line would be the distance between the two circles, which is 105. We must construct a semicircle on this line here. So in order to do that, using your radius command, lock it in here, open outward, more than half the line. Take this circle, select it, copy it, drop it at this point, draw a line through this point here, coming downward. Extend this one a bit. Draw two small circles here. Copy this one down below. Trim everything out from around it. Delete the two circles also. Now, using your construction line layer, draw a semicircle with the radius command. Erase the below half. So you now have the semicircle drawn. The next step would be to mark a point from here this way, a line, a total of the radius of this circle, which is 20. Okay, so using your line command, from this point lock it in, come across, type 20, which is the distance of the radius of this circle. Now you need to draw an arc going in this direction. Now using your arc command, select center start on end, come in here, lock it in, turn off your auto mode for this drawing, lock it in at this point, and move the cursor in this direction. Cross at least a quarter box, maybe a quarter of the circle. Next, draw a line from the center of the circle, the big one, to where the two arcs and the semicircle and the arc crosses. Extend this a bit. Now you have to draw another line parallel to this one from the center of this circle. So taking this line and copying it, select it, copy, pick it up at the end point here, and drop it at this center here. You can shorten this line. Now turning on your outline mode, draw a line from the crossing point of the circle here to the crossing point of this line here. This line is the internal tangent. Lengthen on both sides. So this is the internal tangent drawn. All your construction are now drawn. The next step would be to label the figure. Alright, you can identify these points here. This can be achieved by drawing a simple small circle. Select your radius command, draw a little circle here, use diameter 0.75, sorry, radius. This circle, zoom in on it, and using your hatching command, select, click solid, come back here on the circle and click once, press enter. This now select the entire circle, say copy, pick it up at the midpoint, wait for the circle to light up, and go across and drop it at the intersection here. Roll back the wheel mouse and zoom in here and drop it at the intersection here. Those are your points of tangency. Right? This one here, you can select it and rub it off. So this is your complete drawing. You have to label everything. When you finish labeling, doing your lettering, etc., your drawing should look like this. Measurements, common internal tangent, point of tangency. All can be labeled up. And sure you put the heading also.